Okay. I don't know why every time I hit record I go, okay, and then, whatever. But hey, y'all. It's Liz. I got some shit to talk. I had made this video 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Yesterday? Basically, where I was just kind of talking shit about, like, the lot of controversies that have been happening recently. Like, I kind of talked about I made a video talking about enhypen's most recent controversy, and then I made kind of touched on the controversy between Blinks and armies. But honestly, I kind of was just speaking about it, having known like the cliff notes of it, but I didn't really know what exactly was going on. So my thoughts on it were kind of just baseline. Yeah, y'all are still honestly, and these are still my thoughts at the end of the day. Y'all are weird. Some of y'all are going away a little bit too fucking far with this fandom shit. Some of you guys forget the fact that you are still fans and you do not know these people personally, and that some of y'all need to stop putting K-pop over your own morals. But I wanted to, refilm it because I have a little bit more insight on this, specifically the enhypen situation, and I just would like to talk about it. Because, girl, I just don't understand what the fuck is wrong with y'all. I really don't. Just to quickly summarize, basically, there was a video, I think it was the Inconnect, I can't remember, where somebody, I think, was singing Love Galore in the background, and people were saying it was he sung, somebody said it was Jay, I don't know, but basically somebody said the N-word in the background. Now, me personally, I watched the clip, listened to it a couple times. I was really trying to listen. I personally did not hear it. There are some people who did hear it, but that's the problem. The video itself is so ambiguous, and because we aren't really sure who said it, or if it was said, or if it was just a song playing in the background, whatever. A lot of the whole situation is very ambiguous, so it led to a lot of confusion. A lot of people being like, well, I don't know, da 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 da. And this is the thing. Kind of saw it and I was like, oh god, and I just kind of moved on to quickly talk about it because I don't want to talk about that in this video. This video is mainly going to be about enhypen and engenes wilding the fuck out. But y'all get way too fucking comfortable talking about these idols like y'all fucking know them. And I've said this a couple of times. Honestly, a lot of people have said this, and it's like, you can not like a group, you can not like the fandom, but the way that some of y'all will go out of your way to just be outright disgusting to these idols in the name of not liking the fandom, it's really confusing. Because for me, if I don't like the fandom, I'm not taking that energy out on the group, because the group didn't do it. It's the fans that did it. It's not like the group is telling the fans to do that type of stuff. Yeah, I may have my gripes with XOL sometimes, but do I fucking hate EXO and do I say some fucking terrible, sexist, xenophobic shit about EXO just because I don't like a couple of XOLs? No. I don't know if it's that you guys can't think with any form of nuance. Maybe you guys just like to be assholes, or you guys are just literal children whose brains haven't really, and I don't want to be no holier than thou, but relax, really relax, because at the end of the day, it really is just K-pop. Some of y'all are going out of your way to say these awful things about these idols who you don't know. These are human beings at the end of the day. That's something that some of y'all really get confused. We call them idols, but at the end of the day, they are human beings, just like you and or I. So for y'all to be talking about them in that manner, it's like y'all got the game so fucked up. Let's talk about enhypen. Let's talk about the fact that enhypen hasn't even been around for a fucking year, and engenes have already given enhypen this kind of weird, what's the word I'm trying to say? And I don't want to speak for the entirety of the engene fandom, because I know not everybody's like this, and a few bad apples tend to spoil the bunch, which is the unfortunate thing. But the fact that enhypen has not even been around for a year, and it's we've got these two big controversies that have happened within a couple of weeks of each other, and you guys just don't know how to handle things. And it could just be because enhypen is a young group, so a lot of the fans are younger, and therefore some of you guys literally do not know how to handle things. Some of y'all are just too obsessed with K-pop and too obsessed with enhypen, so that when there's a controversy regarding your faves, you kind of panic and just go to protection mode instead of just thinking about it. I seen a TikTok that somebody made, and they basically said that like this whole situation really could have blown over and really could have been handled a lot easier had people just calmed the fuck down, number one, and then number two, just sent the emails to be left and just left it at that. It's the way that y'all went on Weverse and Twitter and TikTok and all these social media platforms and took the fucking time to just drag black people through the fucking mud. I'm seeing rumors about engenes possibly, you know, pushing a person and I'm seeing someone got doxxed. I don't know if that's true, but if that is true, y'all are really confused. All we really needed to do was send emails and then not speak over black people. Some of y'all have the hardest time not speaking over black people. Some of y'all see whenever there's a situation regarding a idol saying the N-word, cultural appropriation, or anything regarding an idol doing something that would hurt their black fans, y'all instantly want to say that we're lying. Y'all go with the gaslighting and the fucking doxing and the y'all are doing too much. I seen somebody say I can't support black people anymore because y'all always want. I'm just sitting here like, wow. For a group that's been around for 7 months. I'm laughing like I don't stand, but like, no, I just want people to realize that like, this is just K-pop. It is a genre of music. These people, while they have impacted your life, and I don't want to, again, I keep saying this, like I don't want to sound like an asshole, and I understand that these groups, whoever you stand, they impact your life. Their music really, you know, helps you, whether it helps you with, I don't want to get into the, you know, deep details of how music can help people, you know what I mean? But these groups help you. That's understandable. You like this group, you're attached to them, that's understandable. We've all gone through that. However, when you get to the point where you're overstepping your own morals and or not even having a moral code and just dragging people through the mud, doxing people and talking and saying all this awful things all in the name of supporting and protecting this group that doesn't know you, something about parasocial relationships. The problem is my back itches. That's the problem. Is that when stuff like this blows up on Twitter and Twitter's on fire, you have people who don't even stand enhypen, probably don't know anything about enhypen, but they get a glimpse into engene world and this is what they see. They go, I'm not standing. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot fucking pole. And can you really blame them? Because engenes, so far, these two big controversies that enhypen have just had are things that really could have been handled within the fandom, that could have been squashed very easily had people just thought at all, or thought with any sort of nuance, or maybe fucking didn't take the time to want to victimize somebody. And side note, to, you know, touch on that real quick, because I said it in the comments of that video that I made, I really kind of think that Sunwoo is kind of getting the Taehyung's treatment, where you guys know that when BTS first debuted, Taehyung had this image of being 4D and alien and weird and whatever, and people loved him for that, but they started to put him in a box. So then when he grew up and, you know, started to deviate from what people expected him to act, people started theorizing about why, and, you know, spreading all these rumors and thoughts about him hating BTS or him leaving BTS or this, that, and the third, all of this stuff. And y'all are doing the same thing with Sunwoo, because y'all have put him in this box and expect him to act a specific type of way all the time. So when he doesn't act that way, you guys go, oh, something must be wrong. No, he's just a human fucking being. Nobody's walking around smiling from fucking ear to ear 24/7. It's just crazy how it doesn't matter what fandom. You could be K-pop, it could be anything. And at the bottom line, it's always black people being dragged for filth for no fuck ass reason. What do we be doing? I really ran all the way out to the car just so I could film this little like insert piece real quick. But I did want to say this because I didn't say this in the video. It just bothers me heavily how people always blame black people for ruining their experience with K-pop, because black people are, you know, tend to be very vocal about the fact that we're almost always getting disrespected. So then people will say, oh, you're ruining K-pop for me, but I just don't like the fact that black people aren't allowed to have a space where they can properly enjoy K-pop without having to worry about being doxxed or being, you know, bombarded and berated for their own beliefs and their own thoughts, which are normal thoughts to have. Like the fact that there are a lot of younger black black K-pop stans who are walking around feeling like they're alienated and lost, and that they have no place in this fandom when they do. That steals so many things from us and from our culture. Why do we not have a place in this genre? I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I just wanted to have a quick little chat about it. I really adore enhypen, and this whole situation really sucks. Like when I first heard about the fucking, you know, the N-word situation, I was like, God damn it, because I just got here. Like, what the fuck? Would like for engenes to kind of get a grip on this shit now. If we gonna have some of this terrible shit happen, I would rather it happen early within their career so we can get over it, because we can't be doing this shit we can't do this forever. Y'all cannot be blowing every little thing that enhypen does out of proportion. And yes, when they need to be called out on something, call them out on it. But just because we want to send some emails and let enhypen know that they did something wrong does not mean that y'all need to go and start trying to dox motherfuckers. I'm gonna end the video at that. I'm getting sweaty, so fuck it. I'm going. I'm not gonna do my full outro. I don't care. Y'all know where everything is. You know what to do. Y'all know where buttons are, so do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go, because I got like a lot of videos I need to edit actually. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you have some thoughts on the whole matter, please be civil in the comments. Do not come in the comments acting wild and crazy. Nobody asked. You know, if you got some wild, you know, racist opinion about how black people should shut the fuck up, take that somewhere else. Y'all can go to all K-pop or somewhere with that shit. Don't do that here, because we didn't ask. Thank you. Goodbye.